Hello. It's been a while. But I'm back for this video. I don't like I said in my last video about where I've been, I don't know what my uploading schedule is going to be. I'm just going to kind of upload them when I feel like it. But yeah, here I am. It's been a minute. How is everybody? So today we're going to be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette. I know this has been out for a while, and now all the hype is about his new collaboration with Morphe. But I just got this a couple days ago, and I'm still playing with it, as you can see. So we've got our tape down. This is going to be a bit of a longer video because I am going to show y'all my updated eyebrow routine, my updated face routine, show you the new products that I haven't really been on my channel talking about that I really need to because they're so good. I was lucky enough to get on PR for an amazing company called Distinction Cosmetics, and they do colorful eyebrow pomades. So I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 of their shades. And me being me, loving like crazy eyebrows, this is probably one of my new favorite brands. This is definitely one of my new favorite brands. The owner is super supportive, super sweet, and I'm going to kind of show you how I use them. And if you do end up wanting to purchase some, you can, I will put their link in the description box below. Sorry, I have eyebrow growing in and we don't like that in this house. I will leave their link below, and you can use my code GLAMLAM at checkout to save some money on your purchase. One of the best things about these pomades, they don't move. Like, the only time I can actually really truly get them off is at the end of the day when it's been sitting on my face for hours and it's just like waiting to come off. But I'm going to start with the yellow, which is called Caution. We're back to dropping things. I'm just going to start drawing, because this is the lightest shade I'll be using. I'm going to be using 3 different shades. I am going to go ahead and draw out the eyebrow shape that I'm wanting. Don't know how well you can, oh, that didn't help at all. Right over here, we're back to the arched brows, but definitely not naturally arched. They go almost all the way back to my hairline. Because y'all know me, there's no way I can actually do a normal eyebrow. It's just not my thing, you know? Not what I'm into. But what I do is I draw my initial line underneath my brow and I start my shape. And then at the very tip of my brow, I just kind of start brushing up. Oh, by the way, my eyebrows are bleached now, just to make using colorful pomades a little bit easier. You don't have to bleach your brows to use these, because when I first started using them, my eyebrows were not bleached at all, and they still went over my regular brown eyebrows very beautifully. But this way, I can just flat out not do eyebrows at all, and it looks pretty sick. I don't know how many of you follow my Instagram, but for the most part, I haven't really done a whole lot of looks with eyebrows. And if I am doing eyebrows, it's like multicolored eyebrows with my Distinction Cosmetics pomades. Next color I'm going in with is the orange. This is called Samhain. I don't really know how to pronounce it, and I feel bad for that. But it's this beautiful electric orange. We're just going to follow that shape that I already kind of drew in there and blend it in with the yellow. I've been able to create so many really fun eyebrow combinations with these pomades, And honestly, they're a lot easier to use than liquid lipsticks, which is what I used to do before I started getting involved with this company. They just kind of, they stay better, and it's, you know, specifically formulated for your eyebrows. So next I'm going into shade Plush with this, which is this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous hot pink that I'm already almost out of because I love this shade so much. And I'm just using an angled liner brush for my eyebrows. And we are going to complete the shape that we were going for. What I like to do is get my shape down first, and then I will start actually building up the shades to, you know, fit the, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of redo the outline so it looks a bit better. But I like to get all the shades laid down first. And to blend, I just kind of tap in. Ooh, y'all almost fell. I just kind of like to tap in between the shades. And that's the best way to fill them in as well, is just kind of tapping instead of swiping. I have a big clump of product right there that I'm trying to get off the brush so I can use. Well, now that you have seen the pomades, I'm going to finish my brows off camera and I will be right back. Alrighty, the brows are done. They are not super even, but when are they ever? I don't know how well you can see the colors because of the light, but the brows are done. Okay, so now I can grab my brushies. We are going to start with the palette. I gotta remember which colors I decided to use. So, we are going to start off by kind of just brushing off any excess color because we forget to clean our brushes. And we're going to start with bubblegum, this bubblegum pink. I'm gonna use my little Huda palette for a mirror. I don't like using bigger mirrors, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't like having to hold up a whole large palette. So we're just gonna kind of start out with a wing shape. Scoot forward so you can see better. We're just gonna do this color pretty lightly. We're not really gonna pack it. This is just kind of our transition, like our first transition. We're just kind of going heavy enough to know that it's there so it doesn't get lost. Okay. And next, I already used that on this brush, so I don't need to wash it. We are going to use Cherry Wet, which on camera looks like a red, but it's actually a really pretty pink, like a darker pink. And we're going to put that in the crease underneath bubblegum, carrying it out into that, not arm edges, into that wing shape. Where is the brush I was just using? Not that one, the other one. That's not it. Oh. Found it. We'll just ignore that. Go back into bubblegum. And just keep blending until things are, you know, where you want them. Then, we're washing off another brush. We're going to use the shade Raspberry, which is this really pretty maroon shade. Again, I'm sorry that you can't see the shades very well because of the lighting. That's why I'm trying to make sure to tell you the shade names. We're going to pack this on the outer corner. Just kind of bring it up to the bottom point of that wing. And as always, we're just going back and forth between the colors to make sure everything looks the way we want it to. Next, hold on. Where's my crease cutting? There it is. Crease cutting brush. And we're gonna go into our e.l.f. camo concealer, and we're going to do, I don't know if I'm gonna do a regular cut crease, half cut crease, or dramatic cut crease. We'll just see where the feel of the look takes us. We're gonna wing out that concealer just a bit. I need more concealer. And I don't remember where I put it. Oh, there it is. It's the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in shade Fair Warm, which is practically white, but I like that. I use it right under my eyes sometimes if I really feel like I need that extra lift, and I use it to cut my creases because it is such a light shade. Works really, really well. Brush is not wanting to cooperate. Tap out that edge right there. After we're done with the cut crease, I'm gonna go back and make sure that maroon shade is still, you know, really there. I don't know why this brush is giving me so much trouble. Same brush I've been using for the past few days. I can't find my actual crease cutting brush. Because here in my house, things like to disappear. And I don't know where they go. They just poof, vanish. What brush do I need next? We're going to use these ones. And I'm going to have to clean it off. Oh, there it is. I'm I'm going to use my Wet n Wild setting spray, but because the pump thing's messed up, I have to put it on the back of my hand and then do this. Why can't I speak? Great. Really hoping that wasn't gonna happen. Let's try to get you set back up. There, we're good? Okay. Let's do this carefully. I'm going to start with the shade Lemon Drop and then transition to Orange Juice. Setting my palette down very gently because I do not want my tablet to fall again. Alright, starting out with Lemon Drop. This is where that yellow, oh, my kid's awake. He'll be alright. This is where the yellow in my eyebrow comes in. I know it's pretty much the end of summer, but that does not mean I'm going to start using dingy neutral fall colors. We all know that's not going to happen. Alright, now we're going into Orange Juice, which is an absolutely beautiful metallic orange. Like, oh, this shade gives me goosebumps. And we're just kind of packing that shade where we need it, making sure it's nice and pigmented. Look how beautiful that yellow to orange shift is. Oh, so pretty. These are definitely kind of more Eastery colors, but do I care? Not a bit. Not a bit. Go back over that yellow. I like to go over my shimmer shades like maybe even 3, maybe even 4 times, just to make sure everything is where I want it. Okay. Now to finish up this eye, we're going back into Raspberry. I'm just gonna kind of tap it on the outer corner to make sure that all of this is blended nicely. And there we go. There's the first eye. I am going to do the other eye, and I will be back in a minute. Alright, we are done with both eyes, and now we're gonna go in with my kind of updated face routine. I started using the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh Primer. I got this in a giveaway, and I am absolutely obsessed. It does wonders for my monster pores, and it really gives your skin kind of just not shiny, but just kind of a little glow. Just really natural, and it's really pretty. Normally I prefer matte because almost every glowy product on me, because I have really oily skin, it just makes my skin look more oily. Okay. And we are going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. This is not new to me. I am just using it a little differently because I don't really do foundation anymore, like at all. I just kind of put a little bit like concealer where I feel like I need it, but right now I don't have any concealer that I really want to use on my face, because the problem with the e.l.f. concealer is it dries down really fast. So I need some on my chin because I'm about to start my period, so I'm breaking out. And underneath my nose because I get a lot of redness there. I'm almost out, which is why I'm using a brush. And then here and here. I know that seems like you're just using foundation like you normally would. Yes, right now because my whole face is broken out. But I can't really help that. Sit there. I'm gonna use my Morphe Y6 brush to blend this out. I'm not like swirling the brush or really swiping much. I'm more like tapping out the product so it doesn't really go anywhere. A little bit down my nose, but I have to be gentle with my nose. I don't know how many of you have or have dealt with facial piercings or like body jewelry. I'm gonna use just a tiny bit of this e.l.f. concealer under my eyes because I feel like they're still really dark. I got, because I really wanted to do like little hoops on my nostril piercings and then the septum hoop. Well, we went and we got me some hoops for my nostrils, but I wanted like the rainbow ones, like the rainbow metal, and they didn't have any in just like the regular clicker. The ones that I got, you literally just have to twist and bend open, and then when you get it in, you have to bend it back. And it's so difficult to bend it back after you put it in. I'm gonna use my Jeffree Star Magic Star setting powder. This is my holy grail powder. I don't think I will ever use a different powder, ever. But in the middle of the night, the piercing got caught on this side. My nostril hoop got caught on something and twisted open and came halfway out of my nose. Now, I have had several piercings in my life, and I've always had the issue, sorry, a hair got in my mouth. I've always had the issue of, even after months of healing, if I take my jewelry out for a second, that shit will close, and it will close fast. So I went I think probably all night with no jewelry in my nose because it had slipped almost completely out. Not completely. It was hanging on by like a tiny thread of skin. And of course it closed. And I was like, nah, screw this. My sister paid for these piercings. I'm not going to let it close up. So I used the hoop to shove the hole like back open, shoved it through the hole in my nose, and just, it was so painful. And my nose is still really sore. Wow, that story took a lot longer than it should have. All right, so to sculpt my face, I also got this in a giveaway. This is the Tarteist Pro Palette 3 from the brand Tarte. It has a bronzer, a contour, 2 blushes, and 2 highlights. And they're all really, really amazing. This is pretty much the only bronzer, contour, and highlight that I use now. I know I kept saying that I would never use or pay I said I would never pay for a high-end contour because I used my Wet n Wild contour, which I really love, but I didn't pay for this one. This one was given to me, so I feel no guilt. And it's really good. Like, they blend amazingly. I'm just using the bronzer to kind of shape around my face and almost give a transition for my contour. Like always, we draw our line and blend. One issue I do have with this contour shade is in the pan, it looks really cool toned. So you're like, awesome, more of a natural color. But when you blend it out, it's pretty warm toned actually. And if you use too much, you can just kind of make it look like you've got red or orange streaks going down your face. So my advice with this little palette is to work slowly with the contour shade and build it, so you don't accidentally use too much and have just like orange. Because I've done that a few times already. I'm just going to deepen it up back here and blend up. We are creating the illusion of cheekbones sharp enough to kill a bitch. I forgot blush. Now there's two shades of blush in here. There is a lighter, just baby pink, and then there's a darker kind of, don't know what color to call it. But for this look, I'm going to be using the pink, like the light baby pink. And I just kind of stamp it up my cheekbones. And I've really been liking using blush like right under the outer corners of my eyes recently. I think it's really pretty. Okay, we're done with that. And now, my hair is a mess. Oh yeah, I have purple hair now. I had planned on going yellow after my green, but we realized how much hair dye I have just sitting, so I just kind of used what I had, and I'm going to finish what I have under my bathroom sink, which is like 6 bottles that are all half full because I get tired of a color and then I want to change it. But I'm going to finish off those bottles before I do any new colors. But we're just running bubblegum underneath the eyes, kind of not like messy, but we're really blending it out just to give it kind of a smoked out look under there. We're just going through all the colors that we used in our crease. So next is Cherry Wet, and the darker we go, the closer to the lash line we're going to keep the color. And then lastly is going to be Raspberry, right in that lash line. All right. And then lastly, we're going to go back into Lemon Drop and Orange Juice on the inner corner of the lower lash line. Really gonna make sure that Lemon Drop is real bright in that inner corner. Ugh. Something about that orange juice shade just really gives me shivers. It's like there's 4 different tones of orange in there, and it's just so pretty. Ugh. Right, yeah, I like that. It's so hot in front of these lights in this room in Texas. It is so hot, I want to cry. And apparently messed up my hair again. Okay, we're going to set this down so I don't break it because I'm way too paranoid with my brand new palettes. And I'm going to scoot up because my back hurts. We're going to grab our Jeffree Star Cosmetics Platinum Ice Pro Palette. And I also got this in the giveaway. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray that I'm almost completely out of. I'm gonna drench our face in that and then do just one little on my brush. And I think for this look, I'm going to use Canary Bling, which is kind of a yellow toned highlighter, which for some reason, yellow toned highlighters look so pretty on my skin. And I don't know why, but I really like them. We're just gonna keep doing this little motion until it is as bright as I want it, which is gonna take a minute because y'all know I love a highlight that can blind a bitch. We want to be seen from outer space. I keep reaching up to put my brushes over there, forgetting that I moved my brushes over here. And we're gonna take the little flat brush, we're gonna put it up on the brow bone. I still haven't gotten the hang of holding up a mirror and not blocking everybody from seeing what I'm doing. Then we're gonna go down the nose. And tap it out just a little so it's not just like a whoosh line. Oh, and also the Cupid's bow, of course. So I have a mirror right behind where I have my camera. So that's where I'm looking. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. We're going to use the Wet n Wild Max Volume Waterproof Hydrofuge Mascara. This one. I don't know if I want to do lashes today or not. Probably not because I can't find. I was sent a whole pack of lashes, like a bunch of pairs of lashes, and I can't find them. And I don't know how the hell one loses a whole pack of lashes, but I managed to do it, and it's upsetting. So, I do have a question, and I want y'all to answer in the comments. What are your favorite fall colors? What are some colors you would love to see me use when the fall starts up. I'm really excited for reds and oranges. Oh, no, that's dangerous. Welcome to Mascara Faces with Lambeth. Did y'all miss my mascara faces? I bet you did. Nice thing about this mascara is it's very buildable, and as you build, it does not really clump. As I'm saying that, it clumps on one side. My lashes do end up clumping, which, you know, is just kind of something that happens. I have to take the end of a brush and just kind of fan them back out. There we go. What's next? All the things that I accidentally said. Ooh, I almost knocked you over again. I need all the things that I set behind the camera that are dangerous to grab right now. Wow, this video really is long. I'm sorry, guys. I really am not trying to make this video super long. I just figured since I've been gone for such a while and my makeup routine has changed, I would show everybody. But I don't blame you if you want to watch the whole 40 minutes. I'm using my Wet n Wild pencil liner to tightline the outer corners of my eyes like I always do. And now for lips. I am not sure what lipstick I want to use, so I'm going to go pick one and then I'll be right back with the finished look. Alright, and here is the finished look. I ended up using Jeffree Star's Berries on Ice on the lips. I thought it matched really well with the pink. But yeah, there's the finished look. Let me know what you think. I will link the brow products, and I can't remember what else I said I would link, but I will link some of the products I used in the description box. I will also link my Instagram, so go give that a check. Yeah, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It would mean the world to me, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye!